This is when it really hits home. Kick-off time almost upon us. A colossal game featuring two teams who demonstrably belong on the big stage. We know they can deliver, but will they do it with the pressure on? Hello and a warm welcome. This is the scene here at the Orange Velodrome. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's France versus Barcelona.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great...
Can he put it in? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Over it comes. Corner again. Well, not away properly. De Jong. That is how to keep it out of the net. Eduardo Camavinga. Jules Koundé on the ball. And in the perfect position to read it. Well, considering the form book, Stuart, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously here.
Well, it's his ability with the ball at his feet that makes him such a good player. He can go past defenders with ease, he can play in tight areas, and he has that bit of trickery as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play today.
Gundogan. Barcelona have given us away. Hernandez. And return to Griezmann. Opportunity to go ahead. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Good bit of pressing. Well, the fans want to see a shot. In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game. Koundé. Araujo. Jules Koundé on the ball. Frankie de Jong. Moving the ball effectively. Torres. This could square the game. Oh, but no! Heroism flashed in front of his eyes. Couldn't take the chance.
Well, I think that's a poor miss. They really should be level now. Will they come to regret that?
Mbappe. Hernandez. Coman. On to Griezmann. Can they convert? Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Mbappe. Oh, great block. Dembele. And now Rabiot. And it's opening up. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Whipped in by Griezmann. Appeared to be in two minds. Mbappe. And now Hernandez. Will it be? Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Well, an opportunity for France, perhaps, to make it look even better. Balde. Araujo. João Cancelo. It's with Gundogan. De Jong. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Gundogan. Oh, that's splendid play. Oh, to level the match. And it nestles in the back of the net. Barca are level. This attack looks highly promising. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Eduardo Camavinga. Now the counter-attack looks on. Oh, great attacking play. Mbappe. And return to Dembele. Must take the lead here. Oh, a tremendous block. Good tackle. Promising move this from France. Griezmann! A smart stop here.
Well, as you can see, they've done everything in terms of creativity. They just need to finish one of these chances off to take the lead.
Oh, Stuart, they've got to score. Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge. Frankie de Jong. Torres. On to de Jong. To give them the advantage. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment. Hernandez. Eduardo Camavinga. Opportunity to level it. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square. Well, time is up as far as the first half is concerned here in Marseille. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. And the defensive intervention there. Camavinga. And back to de Jong. No let-up here. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Griezmann. Mbappe. Coman. On to Mbappe. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. Pedri. Rabiot. Jules Koundé on the ball. Not a bad pass it was. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. Mbappe. Hernandez. Might go ahead. And a precise challenge just when it was required. "30 minutes left for play. Gundogan. Koundé. It's with Gundogan. Torres. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Theo Hernandez. France looking dangerous here. Dembele. Now with Griezmann. Griezmann! Not out of the woods yet. Griezmann. Chance still on. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent. Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Just the challenge that was required. Coman. Mbappe. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. 20 minutes to go in this one. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Corner kick played in. Not the best clearance. Gundogan. Koundé. On to Cancelo. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Lewandowski. Fine work from France to win back possession. Kylian Mbappe. Promising sequence. Dembele. Can they get themselves in front here? He's foiled them on his own. Dembele. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Torres. And level it is in the waning moments. Can Barcelona change that situation? Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. Chances on. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. Pedri. Mike Maignan. Well, shortly we'll hear the final whistle. The home side with the lead. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, it's been great entertainment, and we've seen some excellent attacking football. But overall, I think they've been the better team. They've certainly had the greater cutting edge. Now they just need to see this out in the final few moments.
Given the circumstances, Barcelona have got to go for it. Time is against them here. De Jong. He might be able to carve something out. And a chance to whip it in here. This could level it. What a vital intervention. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go. Well, there it is, the final whistle, and France have prevailed in this one. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, Derek, what a good finish to the game that was. They just wore down the opposition, and in the end, they got their reward. That's a really good win for them.
Well, choose your descriptive word where Kylian Mbappe is concerned.
Be pleased with himself today because he performed really well, he scored a good goal, and they won the game. An excellent day.
Hello everyone, delighted to be talking to you from one of my favourite venues in world football, the Orange Velodrome. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's France facing Manchester City.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Lucas Hernandez plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. Eduardo Camavinga starts alongside Adrien Rabiot in central midfield. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. And a look at the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson stands between the posts. Rodri plays with Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. City know that wide area is really opening up. You don't want to give the ball away there. And it was there for them to take the lead so early on here.
Well, they've certainly started brightly, and that should have been the opening goal, no doubt about that.
Given away by Rabiot. Eduardo Camavinga. Now Griezmann. City moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? And possession lost by France. And played in. And nobody applying pressure. Electing to shoot, and he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Short corner favoured. De Bruyne. Has eyes for goal. Corner for Manchester City. Erling Haaland, and a fine stop. Camavinga.
Well, it's still all level here, thanks to that magnificent piece of goalkeeping. You just can't believe that City haven't taken the lead here.
Well, unlucky perhaps to be denied, but they've now got to think about defending. Phil Foden. De Bruyne playing with purpose. Walker. Good ball to switch the play. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Camavinga. Mbappe. The supporters want to see him have a go.
Well, it's been all City in the last 15 minutes or so. They're creating plenty of chances and looking at...
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. And top-notch as well as brave goalkeeping.
Well, he comes off his line at just the right time. He read that brilliantly.
And a fine tackle. Ruben Dias. Alvarez. Oh, a fight. Can they forge ahead? Over the touchline for what will be a France throw. Theo Hernandez. France moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Mbappe. And just blotting out the danger. Manuel Akanji. De Bruyne now. Phil Foden. De Bruyne. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Mbappe. Dembele on the ball. On the offensive. Mbappe. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Very quick thinking there. Griezmann. On to Hernandez. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here.
Well, as the stats show us, this has been a really even game so far. There just hasn't been enough guile or invention in the top third of the field from either team, which needs to change at some point.
Eduardo Camavinga. Griezmann being egged on by the crowd. Well, in some style, Ederson prevents a goal. Dembele. Really sound defending. No more time left. We've reached the halfway mark here at the Orange Velodrome.
Listen, when we get out there, I'm going to play this. Yeah, easy.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Oh, surely! Still alive. Not a time for cool heads. Griezmann. Here's Mbappe. Coman. City have the ball again. Well, offside, unfortunately. Camavinga. Now Rabiot. And a strong tackle. Might take the lead. Oh, a challenge of the highest order. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Dembele. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Promising looking ball. Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Coman. Committed challenge. Eduardo Camavinga. Kylian Mbappe. And the ball back with City now. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Can he take advantage? And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. And France finding space on the flank. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. De Bruyne. Here's Alvarez. Well, good run and good ball control. Could go ahead. Tremendous defending to stonewall him. De Bruyne. Really good build-up, but no end product. Griezmann. Mbappe with it. Regained possession. 20 minutes to go. William Saliba. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? Jeremy Doku. Attacking possibilities on the flank for City here. They had to react, and did. Effective piece of pressing. William Saliba. And he read it well defensively. Coman. Not able to put it. Behind for what will be a corner here. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And over it comes. Well, behind for another corner. Coman. Back with Nkunku. It did look on for them, but not to be. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Real defensive resilience. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. And support available. Coman. On to Mbappe. Trying to craft something. Well, they've got to hope that won't come back to haunt them. A golden opportunity squandered.
Well, that should have sealed the victory. It's a real waste, I have to say.
Five minutes left. Kolo Muani. And out of play for a throw-in to France. Moussa Diaby. Top-class defending. Chasing this game, Manchester City, with time running out. What a vital intervention. Camavinga. Well, there it is, the final whistle, and France have prevailed in this one. Stuart, your thoughts?
Yes, Derek, well, it could have gone either way, couldn't it? It was so competitive for much of the game, but they kept pushing, kept believing, and probably deserved the winner in the end. A great result.
Well, a strong individual statement in this game from Kingsley Coman. Interested to know what you made of him.
Well, he obviously scored the winning goal, but it was his overall performance that impressed me most. He was on fire today.
That is the one. That's
It is all about staying up, and they hold the cards. A victory today, and they'll be safe. This meeting live next on EA TV. Hello everyone, great to be with you again. One of the real attractions of the south of France is the fact that it doesn't rain too often, and it's a pleasant day for football here at the Orange Velodrome. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner as always. Might it be Mbappe? Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Lucas Hernandez plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. Kingsley Coman starts with Ousmane Dembele out wide. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Kingsley Coman plays with Ousmane Dembele in the wide positions. Rabiot! Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And taken short. And Dembele's given it away. Dembele. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. France being afforded too much space here. Might jump in front. And able to get a body in the way. And France pushing forward with options available. Griezmann. Now with Griezmann. In a decent position now. Intelligent threaded pass here. Well, that has been deemed offside, Stuart.
Well, he took too long to get the pass away. It's as simple as that.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Mbappe. And clears the danger. William Saliba. And he read it superbly. Dembele. Dembele. Offside the decision. Rabiot. William Saliba. And France regaining possession. Mbappe. Griezmann. Upamecano. Dembele on the ball. Mbappe. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Oh, good vision there. Well, good run and good ball control, but quick thinking defensively. Griezmann's through ball. Can't miss, surely. Oh, it's a goal! And how significant could that be? Perhaps the goal that will see them preserve their status in the division.
Well, you can sense the relief out there, but they have to keep their concentration now.
Rabiot. Now Griezmann. Room to roam here for France. Could be. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. And a corner kick it is. France pushing to add to their lead. Mbappe. And back with Griezmann. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. Lucas Hernandez. Dembele. And teammates around him. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Coman. France doing well to regain possession. Timely intervention. Griezmann. Mbappe. And now Rabiot. Well, he's won the ball. And so there it is. The first half has come to an end here at the Orange Velodrome. Well, Ousmane Dembele stamped his authority on the first half. What did you make of his performance?
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight.
So they get the ball rolling once more, and it's advantage France after the first half. Let's see what the second 45 has in store for us. A very good tackle. Good technique displayed. Well, options at the back post here. And in it goes! The concession of a goal, not what they needed, but this is not over yet.
Well, it's not quite panic stations yet, but these are the sort of games they have to win to remain in this division. Will we see a response now?
So, a level contest, 1-1. Rabiot. And defensive play to be applauded. Kylian Mbappe. Surely! Well, that's a really top-notch piece of defending. Well, no work for the keeper when all was said and done. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
William Saliba. Chouameni. France giving away possession. Coman. Now with Mbappe. Into the advanced position. They could nudge in front. Can't miss. Goal! What a massive goal at that. Perhaps the one that will keep them up.
Well, it certainly is an important goal, but they have to keep switched on here.
A very effective challenge put in. Mbappe. Being egged on by the crowd. Coman. 30 minutes left for play. Beautiful pass. Griezmann prepared to fire. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Coman. Jonathan Klaus. Ousmane Dembele prepared to fire. Still not clear. And the move breaks down. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. But the danger averted for now. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Able to skip past his man. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Intense pressure. And France come away with it. And into the last 20 minutes. France failing to keep the ball. Well, that one has promise. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Chance to finish. Oh, a goal! And that certainly hurts their push to avoid relegation.
Well, they're making it hard for themselves. They need to show a massive improvement here. Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Theo Hernandez. Hernandez. This could level it. And a goal! The equaliser. They're still in with a shout.
Well, that gives them hope. They've just got to throw everything at this now.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Coman. Aurélien Chouameni. Griezmann. Tremendous challenge. Well, advantage coming into play, and rightly so. And cutting it out. Tension building, still level. Dembele must take the lead here. Still alive. Oh, it's a goal! And how significant could that be? Perhaps the goal that will see them preserve their status in the division.
Well, you can sense the relief out there, but they have to keep their concentration now.
Well, time really is